Scenic, picturesque, and reminiscent of towns from the past centuries, the port town of Tomonoura has inspired and impressed many with its beautiful scenery. The charming and laid-back town has been featured in major movies like Ponyo on the Sea and The Wolverine, an accomplishment worthy of one of Japan's oldest port towns. My name is Raina Ong, and join me as I experience the days of old in Tomonoura. The closest Shinkansen station to Tomonoura is Fukuyama along the Sanyo Shinkansen. From Fukuyama Station, I take a bus bound for Tomonoura. From the bus stop, I make my way through the old quaint streets towards the port, visiting an old residence before going to our accommodation. On the second day, we'll visit 2 temples with nice views, one in the town center and one on a hill. Then go to a shrine. My trip ends with having the local specialty for lunch. From the bus stop, I make my way through the old quaint streets towards the port. Definitely feel this super retro atmosphere as you walk through the narrow streets in Tomonoura. We've got what looks like centuries-old buildings on the one hand, and then you have the buildings that date back to the 60s to the 80s. Tomonoura was a major port in the Seto Inland Sea and a stop along the major trade route which connected Hokkaido with Osaka. Not only that, the location of the port town is approximately in the middle of the span of the Seto Inland Sea, and it is also where 2 tidal streams meet. Back in the day before the invention of engines, ships used the tides to move, and Tomonoura was where ships waited for the tides to change. Over the course of time, Tomonoura gained the nickname Shiomachi no Minato, the port of waiting for the tides. Tomonoura is the only port town in Japan where the 5 elements of a Japanese port from the 1800s can still be seen, including a lighthouse, a stone step landing area, and stone jetties. This lantern is a symbol of Tomonoura, and it's one of the few monuments left of the port's past. It is also one of the tallest lanterns from the feudal period. Right beside the port area is the Ota Residence, one of the oldest surviving buildings in the town and now open to visitors. The original owners of the residence once held the monopoly on producing homeshu, a medicinal liqueur and one of the local specialties of Tomonoura. These are the 16 herbs used in homeshu, and the ones I can identify are cloves and cinnamon bark. This is the warehouse where they used to make homeshu, and you can still see some of the equipment that was used, including these massive old ceramic tanks. My accommodation for tonight is Shiomachi Hotel. The boutique hotel currently has 10 rooms spread over 4 renovated residences. Beautifully renovated, the rooms at Shiomachi Hotel combine the best of yesteryear design and modern conveniences, evoking a feeling of a home away from home. Another appeal of Shiomachi Hotel is the meals, which vary depending on the type of residence booked. The dinner menu here at Shiomachi Hotel is based off the fresh seafood that can be caught off the Seto Inland Sea right at our doorstep, and I cannot wait to dig in. Goodbye! Fukuzenji is said to be the oldest temple in Tomonoura, dating back to the mid-10th century. Its reception hall was constructed in the 17th century for the purpose of entertaining guests, and its elevated position along the coast allowed guests to get a nice view of the sea. In 1711, emissaries from the Korean peninsula declared this view to be the best east of the peninsula. I mean, look at this view! Next on my tour of the shrines and temples in Tomonoura is Ioji, a temple that is said to have been established by Kobo Daishi, the founder of Shingon Buddhism and one of Japan's most important religious figures. The view from here is already nice. You get to see the port area as well as the lantern, but I hear if you head up the mountain about 20 minutes this way, the view gets even better. Let's go! Nunakuma Shrine is where locals go to pray for maritime safety, a bountiful catch, family prosperity, and good health. This torii gate was erected about 400 years ago in 1625, and it was built to mark the occasion of the birth of the feudal lord's son and to pray for his health and longevity. The shrine grounds contain a main hall, some auxiliary shrine buildings, and a no stage. This no stage over here dates back to the 16th to 17th centuries and is said to have been cherished by the warlord Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Its original location was in Kyoto, but it's since found its permanent home here in Tomonoura. To wrap my time up in Tomonoura, I go for lunch at Kinugasa, a local restaurant in the town center. Thai or sea bream is one of the local specialties of Tomonoura, and today I've ordered one of the standard sets at Kinugasa, Thai chazuke. So good. So delicious. So comforting, so nourishing. Feels exactly like a good warm hug. I've been hugged by a Thai. And that was our overnight trip to the historical port town of Tomonoura. Thanks for joining me. I hope this video has been enjoyable and perhaps even inspire some ideas should you decide to plan a trip to Tomonoura. For more information about this trip or to watch another video, click the links on the screen now or head over to japanguide.com, your comprehensive, up-to-date travel guide first-hand from Japan. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell for more videos about Japan. Happy travels!